We have some hippies out there, and 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 hippies out there.
What is good, everybody? We are here. It is 420, man. I'm hella stoked. Not like, listen, I know we have to go extra hard for this day, but listen, I do this every single day. Every day is kind of 420 to me, but today I woke up a little differently and took like 3 dabs to the head, just bow, 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 while I was smoking. So I guess I amped it up. I'm debating on taking this 500 milligram edible before the trivia night, but Lord knows what happens when I try to type the fucking questions out after I get
I'm going to advise that if you're going to eat 500 milligrams tonight, you wait until like halfway through trivia night.
All right.
Because trivia night will fall apart if that 500 slaps you in the face too early.
Jordan, pull your shit together. We need you, son. Wake up.
And I can't run the trivia from over here.
That's facts. That's facts. K-Book, man, how you feeling? I got my guy as usual. How are you, bro? Listen.
It's 420, bro.
It is 420. Are we going to keep saying that? I'm sorry, Mr. P. You just probably going to hear that 8,000 times how it's 420 today, but hey, welcome. This is crazy, bro. This is like, okay, this is surreal for me, but then at the same time, it's kind of expected, man. For those of you guys who don't know, this guy right here, the corner, my left corner, bottom left corner, Mr. Pena, dude, he is actually a teacher at my old high school, Independence High School. Used to be my history teacher, and really probably one of the dopest teachers I've had. Not just saying.
Oh, by the way, it is 420 right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I just.
Okay. But really, man, one of the dopest teachers I've ever had in my life, just because he kept it so real. Even outside of the classroom, you know, he tried to prepare you to be a better person in life. It wasn't just about everything in the books. I mean, sometimes it was like, fuck those books, you know, we're gonna do something real today. I like that. And then other days it was Marvel, you know, superheroes, comics. Halloween time was the best. Mr. Pena, I'm sorry, I'm hyping you up way. Yeah, look at that, man. This guy's a Halloween god right here. Listen. Remember that dude, I can't think, oh my God, the guy who lives in Brandon in Las Vegas. Remember how he was talking about the haunted house? This guy right here is the one. He puts a haunted house together at my old high school every Halloween season. And one year, I think we should just go shred it up. Like, for real, we should just go shred it up. Because, you know, I'm always trying to go to Fear
I love a haunted house.
Fear Farm's outside of my level, man. That 13th floor in Fear Farm, that's outside of my comfort zone. But I think the Independence, because there are some rumors that the school is haunted. So, yeah, that just adds a little
Made a movie about that.
Yeah, it just adds a little twist. Mr. Pena, go ahead, man. I know I've done too much of the intro, so pick up where I left. Quick intro, man.
My name is Mark Pena. I teach at Independence High School. I grew up in the neighborhood. I went to Glendale High School, but I lived there until I was 18 years old in the same neighborhood. And that's it.
That's it. Give it back to the community he grew up in. And just so you guys know, Glendale is actually Independence rivals. So best believe every homecoming, every big game, because I played football and I was a captain. Me and Mr. Pena, you know, we'd be talking it out in class, but it was all fun, man. He was one of the, I'm telling you, the trillest teachers. One time, dude got in my face because I was acting up, like got in my face, like we was gonna square up, and I was like, oh shit, all right, I'm gonna back down real quick. Mr. P ain't playing. Like, this is my guy, man. I appreciate you for stopping by. He's got some twisted shit he's gonna tell us. But let's go around the circle real quick. Hazy Days, aka Ariana, how are you today? Happy 420.
I'm good.
There you go. My bad. I forgot. I gotta be.
It's okay.
Well.
It's all right. Just chilling today. I had a long weekend, mentally wise, but I got through it.
Okay.
So
how's everything going with the job? Like, is it on standstill?
So
The virus?
I'm still waiting. Actually, I'm still waiting for the card to arrive at the dispensary. So I haven't actually started yet.
Oh,
So
your TA card.
I'm happy. Yeah, so I'm kind of happy I had I didn't start work today because it would have been hectic, but I want to
yeah.
start soon. I just don't know when.
Okay. Well, keep us informed, man. We want to, we want to celebrate it. You could definitely come to the studio.
Yeah. Sweet.
Side note, West Coast Grills is making us those. I don't know if you've been like in the chats like that or been like on the timeline, but they got those face masks with our logo on them. They're doing, he ordered us some to try out, see how they go. So, and the new logos, the ones that just dropped, not the old logos, the HL on there.
Okay. I've seen his profile a couple times, so I'll go check it out.
Yeah. So I'm pretty excited for that. He's gonna give us some collab rolling trays with some pretty dope QR code. I mean, he's doing all kind of stuff, man. Shout out to West Coast Grills. The dude's had our back since day one, and we met him through somebody else. And the day we met him, he treated us like we knew him forever. So I want to, just shout him out for being a part of what we're doing.
Shout out to Fat Mike for putting me on him.
Yeah, for sure, man. Dude, OC, he's creative as hell, bro. He's always working towards something. And then he asked me if it's cool. I'm like, bruh, yeah, man, go ahead. You got access to the logos. Do what you think is right, bro. I trust you. So shout out to them. Shout out to like all the sponsors we got for tonight's trivia night, which I'll talk about a little bit later. I want to move to Miss Allison. How was your 420, madam?
Pretty good. I got swag delivered. First time in 420 history ever. Kyla Norton, she was on here once from C4 Labs.
Okay. Oh, I remember her. I do remember her.
She came by and she dropped me off an SWC10.
Word.
And it had Dr. Burns.
Wait. Okay. Some soaking salts.
Yeah.
Some of that self-healing. Oh, listen. I gotta I'm this last person I'm letting in, but it's Alicia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She wants to smoke with us. She knows we're doing our Brady Bunch picture today, so we're gonna low-key try to do our Brady Bunch picture. But
we don't have 9 people. It's
all right. Well, hey, we got the ones that matter, right?
Okay.
But that's real good. What else? Anything else happened spectacular? You went to Grow Science.
I stopped by Grow Sciences, grabbed a live hash rosin, and got a cart and some mystery substance that tastes pretty good. Don't know what
mystery
it is.
Substance.
I think I know what it is because I ain't gonna lie. I must have just missed you because I was there I left at like 12.
I was supposed to get there at 1, but I took some RSO and took a nap, and I slept through my ride.
Too, bud. Hello, madam.
Hi, my friends. How are you? Happy 420.
You as
Happy
well.
420.
You're the last one in. Nobody else is coming, and you made it.
Yay!
Because it's your part of introduction. How was your week? How was your 4th? Or actually, time out. Let me rewind that. I know I have that button on here somewhere, but it's not pulled up. Allison, what else big went down this week for you? A couple big things. I know you dropped a couple big things.
I dropped 3 articles, in this last week, which is nice because I'm trying to get over some quarantine depression, and I haven't really been writing. I've just been trying to focus on anything but work, I guess. Not really purposely. It's just kind of turning out that way.
Yeah, I feel you.
Just because I'm trying to avoid the corona thing. Because I've over researched that thing, and it's just,
well,
yeah. I've been too busy researching other shit to research the shit that I'm supposed to research. So
yeah, girl, the internet's a dangerous place. You gotta watch out when you're.
I'll get on there look for a picture for an article, and then 20 minutes later I'm on Facebook.
Yeah, don't go on Facebook. I just learned.
I'll just gonna check it for a minute.
And 2 hours later.
a notification pops up and it's all over.
It's
Dude,
all
so
done.
good
It's
fun.
all. It's a
Work on
rabbit
my
hole.
phone because
Just
my
start going right
eyesight
down it.
sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
I
then
can't.
since you're there, you might as well check Instagram.
Hold up, girl. Hold up, girl. Hold up. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
See what's going on in the group message. Yeah, see what chaos is being dropped in there. So yeah, but when you work from your phone too, it sucks.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad. Listen, 3 dope articles. That's
One of which is over 2,000 words.
damn. Here it is. Dope articles. I got it popped up, and I've actually figured out how to memorize these freaking buttons. So I'm on a roll, people. I've been busy this quarantine. 3 articles. They're amazing. Check them out. TheKushChronicles.com.
Yes,
There
the
you
Kush Chronicle, Kush with it, or
Hey,
Chronicles with it. Yeah,
There you go. We got you. It's 420, girl. We're all here together. We're the team of stoners that's gonna make sure that
never get shit.
Bumble. I'm gonna pick it up and run into the crib. Miss Alicia. Now, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry. You was going hard. I was like, hold up, save it.
No, I was just my 2
Oh.
cents.
How's your day been? We haven't seen you in a minute. How have you been?
I know. I've been watching all your guys' games. I just was like, dude, a game with 100 people. I didn't like. That does not. I'm good.
Listen, it sounds real like chaotic and hectic, but they actually run really smooth. Like
Really?
yeah, really smooth. You played the first one, right?
Yeah. There's 10 of us.
Yeah, think about that. Just with like
Times 100, and that's why I backed out. I did the math, and then yeah.
Listen,
So
show
that's
up
how that
early.
worked out.
Show up early and you'll be in the front screen with the roll dogs. That way you ain't got to keep swiping over. You'll just be on the screen with all the homies. We'll get you.
Okay. Well, yesterday was the Orthodox Easter, the Greek Easter for my husband's Greek, so we celebrated a second Easter.
Oh, you say
So
like,
that was the week.
what do you say, like Christos Senestes or
Yeah,
something?
that's it. He did it. That's it.
My ex is actually, yeah, Greek Orthodox. So
Greek, yeah.
So is that kind of Easter a lot different? Like no Easter bunny, no egg hunting.
Right. It's a very religious mass. If we would have had church, we would have gone to the Greek church and done it's almost like Catholic, like a very Catholic religion, but doesn't have like the Easter bunny type thing. That's definitely that's
let Bradshaw in.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
Aw,
I'm sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry. It's a little too late. Like we got to skate into the meat and potatoes, man. He tell him to come back at 8:00 though. 8:00.
Okay.
Trivia night. Not a lot of movie questions. He should do just fine. All right.
Not a lot of movies.
He should do just fine. He just.
Damn it, that means I won't.
Shh, I'm lying. There's tons of movie questions in there.
He's lying.
So today, guys, we're gonna skip the news, man. I really don't feel like there's too much big things. I mean, besides the crazy protesters protesting the quarantine right now.
I liked the car one. I thought that was a good idea.
What happened?
Where they got in their cars. It was yesterday.
Oh man.
They got in their cars and it was like Operation Gridlock or something. But it was still practicing social distancing because they were in their cars.
I'm just talking about the people that are actually protesting the whole social distance.
Right. The subject at hand
It's crazy.
is the problem.
Listen,
Yeah,
we're
no.
not going to throw any salt into our 420. We're actually here to get weirded out, man.
Agree.
My guy, Mr. Pena, I mean, I've experienced him firsthand, his stories, and let me tell you, it's better than any history story, any history lesson you'll get. He's got some alien stories, things he's seen, things he's heard, things he's read. Basically, he's got what we want this 420. So, Mr. P, I'm gonna pass the mic to you, and you can just start however and wherever and whenever you want to.
Well, what do you want me to talk about?
Aliens. I want the aliens.
The illegal kind, or? So what we generally refer to them as extraterrestrials.
Okay, you're
Because
right. I forgot. I
in
wrote.
2020, to use the term alien is kind of out there.
You're right. You're right. I forget.
But well, what I can tell you is, I mean, the most obvious thing is if you consider the size of the universe, which at this point mankind still doesn't know the size of the universe. It's somewhat ludicrous to believe that we're alone. What that means, I can't necessarily speak to factually, but I mean, I think it's silly. Have you ever gone camping and you look up at the stars when you're away from the city, and there's so many stars it almost looks like powder or dust?
Yeah.
Every single one of those stars has a planetary system circling it. How many planets is that?
Shit.
And all those planets, there's no life? That's stupid.
Now, do you have you had any encounters or any experiences that?
I saw the Phoenix lights. I was one of the people that saw the Phoenix lights.
Really?
I was outside of a building in Mesa, East Mesa, and me and my friend looked up and we saw this happening, and I'm like, am I the only one seeing this? And he's like, no, you ain't the only one seeing this. We ran in the building and we got 20 people, and they all came outside, and we stood there, and what we saw, it took a good 3-4 minutes for it to travel all the way until we couldn't see it anymore. It wasn't just like a boom, it's there and gone. It was a good long time.
Shit.
Yeah, so I saw that earlier in my life in the late 90s when I was working for a real early paranormal type investigation place. I got arrested at Area 51.
What? Bro, okay, now you left that story out back in 2000.
Well, there's some things I can't talk about at school.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'll give you that.
So it's probably
saying that
1998, I'm going to say. And so we drove up there, and it's about, if I remember correctly, because I haven't been back, it's probably about 90 miles northwest of Vegas.
Okay.
And there's nothing out there. There's a little tiny town, maybe with like one cafe. And so we started driving around, and we thought, you got to understand, nowadays you go on Google Maps and you can pretty much see the boundaries of things.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we weren't blessed with that kind of stuff. So we had a map and we were driving, and we came up over a berm. We're not on the road. And a couple of Suburbans pulled up right in front of us fast, like out of nowhere. And we're like, oh crap, maybe we should get out of here. And we went to back up, and there was one behind us.
Oh shit.
And they came out guns drawn. Like there was no, oh, hi, how are you? What's going on? And we just put our hands up so where they could see them, and we got, they came up to the window and asked us to get out. They weren't mean, they weren't aggressive in any way. And they started asking us why we were there. They took our IDs, why we were there, what we were doing. And we told them we were trying to figure out where Area 51 is. One of them pretty sardonically said, you found it. And so they took us, I think we drove for about 15 minutes to a building, and we were separated, and I sat in the room I was in 9 hours.
Oh. Yeah.
And then they finally came in and asked me the same questions. Basically, they asked us when they drove up on us. And then about an hour later, they came and got me and took me and my friend, who I hadn't seen that whole time, drove us back to our vehicle and said, "You're trespassing on federal land." They showed us this sign. It was crazy. They showed us this sign that we had passed and didn't see. And it says, basically, deadly force is authorized if you pass this line.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
They spared your life.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know. It probably
I'm
happened relatively frequently, I would imagine.
It's more like
I
a
don't
scare tactic, right? Like you would, or maybe not.
I don't know. I don't know. We didn't have
That day. I don't know. For me, it was a scare tactic, but it didn't scare me off. Oh damn, that's nuts, dude. Area 51. So
we were never Mirandized. So officially it doesn't show up on my
There's no
you go
record.
when you go try to become a teacher, you have to get a fingerprint clearance card and they run your record. And it never showed up because technically all they did was detain us, I guess.
that makes sense.
But there's all sorts, especially where we live, there's stuff to see almost every night if you look.
Where do you look?
Where do you live, Jordan? Buckeye?
I live in Goodyear, so damn near, yeah.
Okay, so when I used to teach in Avondale, one of my students told me he was having trouble sleeping at night because he liked to leave his window open so the air would come in. He said, but the lights keep keeping me up. And I'm like, well, turn the lights off. Is it an outside light? What are you talking about? And he said, no, the ones that come over the mountain. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And he showed me at that time, and I'm going to assume it's about the same, over the White Tanks Mountain. Okay. So the White Tanks are on the north side of the 10.
Yeah.
The Estrellas are on the south side of the 10.
Yeah, that's right here by mine.
Okay. There's a bombing range just south of the Estrella Mountains. It's called the Barry Goldwater Bombing Range. There are, and look, a UFO literally means unidentified flying object. It doesn't mean it's extraterrestrial. It just means it's something up in the air. I don't know what the hell that is. You can see stuff, or you used to be able to go back and forth from the White Tanks, probably about 8,000 feet above the White Tanks, and it goes in over towards the Estrellas until it's out of sight, comes back, and it used to be almost nightly.
You know what? That almost makes a lot of sense because I hear that shit a lot. Like I can hear him, but I can never see him.
Yeah.
And it's always at the most like random times of the night, like 11, 12. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, it's not.
Here's another thing to think about. So let's say just for the sake of argument, there is such thing as extraterrestrial life. I think that we as humans assume it's going to be somewhat at least like us, meaning symmetrical, with an arm, 2 arms, 2 legs, a head. Why would it be like that? There's no reason for something that grew up or evolved on a planet that's not in our solar system to have those attributes at all. Just because we're carbon-based, we maybe think things are carbon-based, but what if it's aluminum-based? What if there are extraterrestrials interacting with us daily, but they don't reflect or refract the right wavelength for us to pick up on to see? What if there's one sitting next to you right now?
Don't say that, bro. I'm here alone.
No, I'm for real. We don't know.
I'm home alone, man. Don't say that.
It's not all you guys, like all of you guys heads were like.
Hell
What
no.
I'm saying, look at it this way. If there was, they clearly mean you no harm.
That's true.
I don't see a lot of people just vaporizing or something like
The
that.
cat just took off. She thinks you outed her.
Maybe I did.
She just
one
straight went in.
disguised as
She
a
looked
cat.
at me, she said meow, and then took off.
Oh, the cat. The cat.
It's her cat.
The cat's an alien.
It's
I'm
like the
sorry,
cat on
cat.
Captain Marvel.
That's right. Fuck, I forgot about that one.
I think on a Men in Black too, there was a cat.
Yeah, or
Didn't
right.
the
Actually,
cat?
I think she's
The cat
she's-
had the thing around.
Yeah, the
its
galaxy.
neck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Orion.
No, she doesn't have that.
Orion's belt.
There we go, boy. Might be a question on trivia tonight. Who knows? Man, Mr. P, dude, I'm still tripping on the whole Area 51 story, man. Like, when you were driving out there, like, could you say you, like, any weird stuff happened? Like,
You can go today, I would assume, from some of the things I've read, it's still active. If you go to Groom Lake, if you go up near where Area 51 is, you don't even need to come near Area 51. There's a valley, and you can go to the other side and wait for the sun to go down. And if you have a decent set of binoculars, people see shit all the time.
Do you think that storm Area 51 thing would have
Here's what I think. Look, what's the Illuminati? What is that?
I don't know.
Tell me what you think it is.
Okay.
like the
This is- okay,
conspiracy
yeah, go ahead.
theory? I live with
Yeah.
a bunch of conspiracy theorists, so this is not.
Yeah, it's just, I don't look into it, so I just think it's what everybody else says it is. A bunch of rich people who control the world.
That's what I was
The
going to
secret,
say.
it's
I don't
essentially
really
a secret
see it.
society.
Secret
that
society.
governs
Okay,
the
now
entire
listen to me.
world.
Jay-Z is
Listen.
the head of it.
Jay-Z's in it,
Beyonce, that's all I think of.
Lady Gaga.
Michael Jackson.
Okay, if you were ultra rich, ridiculously sick rich, and you wanted to belong to a secret society, why would you let an average high school teacher be able to talk about it? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Right there, it's no longer a secret society. That's the easiest proof that the Illuminati is not what anybody thinks or even exists. If it's a secret society, why are people talking about it on Facebook? It's no longer a secret. That's stupid.
So maybe it's not what we think it is, and it still is a secret.
Okay, well, if that's the case, you just led yourself to that thought too. If I'm that rich and that powerful, I'm never going to reveal anything that would even get you on that path. Come on. Now, what were we talking about?
Alien.
Aliens.
I know, but
storming
It's like
wait,
story of
wait,
a-
whoa,
here's the thing. If the U.S. military had something, anything, body, a ship, an artifact that was extraterrestrial and it was that valuable, it was moved the hell out of there long before any people showed up.
No.
That was at Area 52.
Let's see what it is. Okay.
See what I'm saying? So by the time the Naruto guys that ran by with their arms out, it was
By the
long
time we
gone.
figured it out, there's an Area 54, and we don't fucking. It's on a whole nother planet. I got you.
Okay.
Okay, I got you. Got you.
It's on the dark side of the moon.
Maybe. Did you see the plans to build an antenna? There are plans now to build an antenna on the dark side of the moon.
Oh, and
Oh,
what about that
that's-
that
that's-
satellite
wow.
they're trying to build in Hawaii on sacred land? It's like, isn't it like one of the highest points in the West or some shit? I don't know. I could be.
Sacred land that is technically now owned by the federal government because that's what we do.
Eminent domain, right?
That's what they call it.
I paid attention. I paid attention in some of my history classes.
Eminent domain.
I didn't know that. I think I was asleep. if Mr. Pena was talking about history, my head is out. Some of
Yeah.
it.
You know what's funny though? You can pretend like you didn't pay attention or do well, but I can access your test scores and you pass.
No, I'm not. Listen, I never say I'm not smart. I never ever take that claim and
It
say
doesn't have nothing to do with smart. It means
I
paying
paid
attention.
attention. Yeah, I paid attention. But when it was history time, I was like, oh man, fuck.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
The textbook today.
Hey, did you
Oh,
look up that biblical scripture?
I started reading into it, but it's in another
Okay.
language I don't understand.
So I shared this with him today. John 10:16, chapter 10, verse 16. Jesus says in the book that a lot of people, put a lot into. Whether you do or don't, that's cool. I'm just saying, he says, I have sheep from another flock that I have to go tend to. How come nobody ever asks who the hell he's talking about?
Right, because the flock refers to the people, right?
Sheep from another flock.
Yeah.
Well, if he's in that chapter, he's charging the apostles, go out and spread the word to the whole world. This is what you have to do. I'm out. I'm leaving. But I'm giving you guys this job. This is your assignment. I got to go see about this other flock. What the hell's he talking about? Where are they?
Wow.
They're the
What
mind.
was in the
Nobody
book
ever brings that up. Nobody ever brings that up.
Well, the Book of Enoch talks a lot about aliens too. There's a lot of references, but the Book of Enoch was cut out by the Roman Catholics, I believe.
Well, it was at the Council of Nicaea. Yeah.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
what they did is they edited the Bible. Another thing people rarely talk about.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of books that they sat down and said, yeah, we don't need this. We don't need that. But who empowered them to make those decisions
Right.
for time?
God did. I'm sure is the answer. I'm sure that's the answer.
That's
God
probably
empowered me to edit
When
the book.
the book got edited, it lost a lot of stuff, in my opinion.
It
Important
lost
stuff.
a lot of
Value.
lost a lot of Jewishness.
Jewish.
True.
It did. It's
It
true.
did.
Remember, the original Christians were all Jews.
Jews. Mm-hmm.
And so the original texts that they collected were very Jewish. But when you get 2-3 generations away from that, from the essence of where it came from, you need to start distancing yourself. Or at least that's what people believe. I don't think so. I'm cool with the fact that if Jesus was real, he was Jewish. I'm good with that. I don't give a. It has nothing to do with anything. The
Yeah.
important thing is the stuff he talked about or the things he said. Be cool to each other. Don't be dicks. That's what his message was.
Yeah.
People get lost.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
We
A lot of people get lost in the pageantry around it and
Yeah.
miss the actual point.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, don't be a dick. And that's so offensive to correlate the Bible and Jesus said it this particular way. So we have to build $1 billion church and put thousands of people in it to tell them don't be a dick
Don't
in
be a
so
dick.
many different books, but we specifically hand you the book that it is.
And
That we
I
want
think
you to
it's-
know because we took out the ones that we don't think you should know
I
about.
think he's pretty clear. He says, don't just not be a dick to the people you like. Anybody can do that.
Right.
Don't be a dick to anyone. Go
Everybody.
find the person it's hardest for you not to be a dick to, and don't be a dick to them.
Right.
Well, fuck.
Amen.
Well, there goes my plans. I had it out.
Tuesday out.
I had it out, man. I had it up to here with somebody, and I was gonna remove them from I mean, I could still remove them from my circle, remove their chain from my link of circles, but
I'll be back.
I don't have to be a dick. I was.
No,
I
you
was-
never do.
But see, I really miss class, man. I miss time, like for real. After graduation, I miss time with you. It was dope finding you on Facebook and and getting to see you outside of class, even though it's still a little professional. It's still real, you know. I appreciate that. Um,
You know that the movie that I made about the ghosts at Independence,
yeah,
your brother's the narrator.
really.
Yeah, he narrated the movie for me because I like the timbre
Recorded
of
or-
his voice.
No, Q.
Q?
Yeah, my little brother. He also went to that school. Yeah, Mr. Pena taught my whole family, all two of us.
Wow.
Well, this is dope, man. My mind is still tripping. I want to take a trip up to that lake. What'd you say that lake was?
The Groom Lake, it's right by Area 51. It's the area. It's called Groom Lake. There's no water.
Oh,
It's the middle of a desert. It's High Sierra.
oh, it's
It's a
like holes,
desert.
like holes, basically.
Yeah, flat as hell. That's one of the reasons they picked that area for what they wanted to do there.
Hmm.
You can go to Roswell. You can. Okay, I gotta go in about 5-10 minutes, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you one other thing. There's a movie. It's called Fire in the Sky.
Hmm.
I was alive when this happened in northern Arizona. There was a crew of lumberjacks up by Strawberry, which is what maybe a 2-hour drive from where your butt's sitting right now. And they were out one day logging, and they were coming back. The sun was going down, and they saw something in the sky, and they approached it. And what the story is, a light came out of the object and hit one of them that was approaching the thing and knocked him about 20 feet in the air. And the other people that were in the truck took off. And they came back a couple hours later because they felt guilty, and he was gone and there was no sign of anything. And he showed up, I think, about a week later in a different town, and he was messed up. And his name was Travis Walton, and he's still alive. And they did a survey of the trees in the area where they all claimed that this happened in. And I saw a report maybe 2 years ago that the side of the trees, not just one tree, multiple trees that faced in where they claim this happened,
Yeah.
they won't grow. Only there. That's him.
We're gonna hit him up, Kyle.
You gotta watch
Do
the
it.
movie. It's a good movie.
What's it called?
Fire in the Sky.
We're gonna hit that dude up, Kyle. We gotta hunt him down. Get him on the podcast.
Dang.
Get him high. Get his mind right, and then let's really hear some shit.
All right.
All right. Mr.
Hey, I gotta take off.
Yes, sir. Listen, I appreciate you.
Thank you,
much.
Mr.
I'll hit
Pena.
you up later.
Thank you.
It's
And
been a pleasure.
yes, sir. You take care, man. I love you, man, for real.
Love you too. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
That was dope, dude.
That was awesome.
That was fucking dope. Shout out to Mr.
What a cool guy.
Dude,
And that's your and that's your teacher from
High school.
explain one more time. High school. Holy shit.
This is my fucking history teacher for like 3 years.
Oh my god, I have a teacher on Facebook that I'm like so cool with like that from high school.
Yeah, man, he's
Yeah, I
awesome.
should-
He used to be in a rock band, so that's the explanation of the fucking mohawk. And then
We have a lot of ex-teachers. in
yeah,
the community.
well, he still does teach.
Wow.
Michael from Normal used to be a history teacher.
Really,
Yeah.
that's what we
If
need
you've
to
ever
do.
been to a Normal meeting, you can tell.
We need
Yeah,
to put
I
down
can tell.
the instructors of the fucking industry, like ex-teachers that are now in the industry selling weed, and we need a fucking mainly, like
crazy?
I only want like
Well,
mainly
he's not
history
selling
and
weed. I mean,
college.
he's the director of Normal now, but
I
the
don't know.
Arizona director of Normal. So he's Michael.
Advocating.
Okay, well, Michael, I gotta get myself introduced because I have no idea who Michael is.
He was my editor at Arizona Cannabis News, and he is
Oh,
running the Smart and Safe Camp, the rural Smart and Safe campaign.
That's right. That's right. Okay, now listen. This we ain't got no pick. You guys want to? You want to take a quick pick like this, Kyle, or say just use our regular episode? Fucking cover.
No, look how cute we
Just
all look.
move
Go,
on.
take a new pic, Kyle.
Listen,
Sorry.
I want to
Let
stop.
me adjust my lighting.
Listen, I want to.
Look
Well,
at Hippy.
I guess I don't have to stop recording because I'm not going live, but I want to talk about this one more time and then never fucking talk about it again. This whole
What?
bullshit. I hit him back up for the Canagars, right? The ones that he's gone on air.
Wait, you are recording.
Wait, hold on a
No,
second.
listen.
Did we close the show so we can put it up as a show?
do what?
Close the show.
Is the show
end
closed?
the show.
I can edit this.
Okay.
Okay.
I can edit all this out. You guys want to do shout outs real quick and then talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's handle business and then get to the tea, dude. Come on.
I was like, I can edit all this out.
Let's handle business and then get to the tea.
Come on.
Massive.
Fucking 420.
I've been waiting for some smoke. Okay, here we go. Maybe. There we go. So man, that was good. That was mind blowing. I guess we got some new spots to add to our list of fucking places to go investigate.
I'm going to see some fucking aliens, bro.
Movies.
We're going to Jerome. So we're going alien hunting and ghost hunting.
I love Jerome.
Yes.
So something sounds fun.
This quarantine
I'm down
better
on the
hurry
Jerome
up
trip.
so we can go hunting.
Yeah.
I just want to go to Jerome. I fucking love that place.
Dude. Now
I've
listen.
never been to Jerome.
I'll kick it off with the shout out real quick and really shout you guys out, man. We're getting real close to most likely ending the Zoom sessions just because the studio's about to open back up, thank God. But at the same time, it does break my heart because I'm gonna miss. I mean, I see you guys all the fucking time. I'm sure you guys are gonna come to the studio. The thing is like we still gotta play it a little cautious at the studio. So if we do. If you guys do show up, just wear a mask. I'll bring some masks. I'm not trying to be too weird, but at the same time, like I just want to be cautious if we're going on camera. You know, I want people to see like we're playing our part and being safe while we record the show. So just wear a mask, gloves. I don't care because we can sanitize everything when we get there. I'll try. I know you guys have been real good at bringing pipes for everybody. So we'll make sure everyone has their own pipe to smoke out of. I got sanitized wipes, alcohol wipes, fucking like 5 buckets of these shit. So I got shit. We're good. But really, man, I shout you guys out really because you guys, I know I haven't been here. Some nights really it's just been because I ain't gonna lie. My mental and my homework, I just been fucked up on the mental side. Homework, all this shit's been given to me. But I appreciate you guys have been keeping me pushing, man. K-Book for keeping the train rolling when I don't show up. Allison for the words of encouragement. Hazy Days for being here every single day. And Mama James, you're just a fucking one of the dopest people in the industry.
Boss.
I love you all.
Real,
Love
you're
you
not
guys.
here for the clout, man. You're not a clout chaser. You know that's what we're about. And I appreciate all you guys. You guys all mean something to me in a very unique way. So keep coming back. That's it. Shout out to my kids, my wife. You know, she actually took them to the store so I could get this done real quick. She's a real one. She's been handling all the messages on Instagram, like since fucking thread count 4 on trivia night. We have 4 group chats outside of our chat alone. There's 4 group chats.
That's a lot.
And each one can hold up to 30 people. And I'm almost on to 5. So I made it first to 100. You guys come. If you're playing, just make sure you log in. This is my tip to you. If you're playing, make sure you log in at 8:30. That's when I'm sending out the code to everybody. And it's the first 100 people that are in the waiting room at 8:30. I'm not doing the whole random pick. And I put a fucking survey up and the people spoke. They want first 100. So first 100 in there. Let's get it popping. All that's in that picture ain't even everything that's going out. I still got shit that's not even in the picture. I just copped some more shit today, some drips, some MPX, some vaping chocolate bars. Like, bro, there's like over 2,000 milligrams worth of fucking edibles. There's hella wax. There's a baller jar. There's a frosty. There's a fucking
Damn.
You're gonna get a
Damn.
grill. You're gonna get a gold-plated tray. Oh my god, guys, I'm fucking excited to do this, and it's all because of you guys. You drove me to do this, K-Book. I'm gonna go, man. I can talk all day about how happy you guys have fucking kept me, dude. But I know you guys are antsy to get your fucking shout-outs out, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I reached out to some brands. They said no, so I went out and bought their shit. That's what this is about. You feel me? If they ain't gonna give it to me, I'm gonna go get it either way. Kyle, that's what I was trying to talk to you about the other day. I took it the wrong way. We're good. I love you, brother. What's going on here? We're talking about that. That's what we're here for, guys. I love you. K-Book, go ahead, man. Shout out.
Shout out you, bro, for you doing all of this to keep everybody's mental level during this whole thing. And yeah, man, I can't say enough about what you've been doing. So just know that nobody hasn't noticed. Everybody's noticed. Everybody knows what you're doing. And I mean, it's you, man. I'm just here backing you up, brother.
I appreciate that, man.
So shout out the whole community. Shout out everybody out there smoking for 420. Shout out my wife, because she even made me a 420 cake. Hold on.
What?
What?
Let's get it. Listen, I forgot to shout out Allison.
It's not medicated, but
Hey,
So cute.
shout out to Kathy. Fucking Kathy, make me proud, girl. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I forgot to shout you out, Allison. That article you wrote on us, I was not lying to you when I said it almost made me cry. That was real. That was real shit. Like, that was a great fucking article. I needed that shit the most when I was feeling down, and that shit picked me up. You know, so
You've gotten a lot of articles
I know
lately.
it's so weird. Like, I haven't even been talking about it. So I'm gonna take this time to acknowledge it with you guys, man. We're working hard, and you guys make it happen. You encourage us, you inspire us. You guys are the people who let us know what's real when we're fucking up, which is, I don't think ever, to be honest with you. I don't think we have one on record fuck up, which is great. Great
track record, guys.
All our fuck ups are stoner fuck ups, so they get a slide.
Like 2 answers in 1 trivia question type shit. Like, my bad, y'all.
So it's 7 and 8?
Yeah.
It's so interesting, though.
15, motherfucker. There you go. I couldn't type 15, so you add the 2, bam. There you go.
Kyle took over the other night when we played just like this or that. It got really interesting. So, I mean,
I'm sorry I missed that, bro. I dropped the class that's been keeping me busy. It's so fucking hard. Like, it's food. Like, you would think I would be good at it because it's food and nutrition, but this shit is chemistry. This shit is anatomy and math all in one. I'm like, where the fuck is the food at? Where's the food? Where's the ingredients? So I was like, listen, I gotta drop out of this because they're giving us the option to like drop out of class and retake it from the beginning next semester. So
Not cost you anything, and just
yeah. I'm like, listen,
I'm gonna take that one.
yeah, I'm gonna take that in math again next year. We're gonna retry it because this online shit ain't for me. I smoke too much pot to be sitting here.
Yep.
What the fuck? So I'm done talking. I think I smoked some sativa. I'm gonna pass it down to Hazy Days. Quick shout out.
I'm gonna shout out to you for keeping this together and trying to keep it together every night, giving us something to look forward to every night. Cause, like, I don't know, it's nice getting online, seeing everybody, even if we don't see you guys as much like in person. But I know Allison does. But yeah, just shout out to you and shout out to Allison for introducing me to you guys. So.
Oh yeah, dude, I will never forget. It was all 3 of us were sitting on the fucking outside patio at Kyle was there too.
It was at the
Purple. Was it the Purple part? It was, or was it the Weed Perfect party? 10K, right? It was a 10K party.
I feel like it was
I think it was
before
Weed
that.
Perfect.
I thought it was before Weed
It was
Perfect.
either
Like, I
that
know
or-
you were at Weed Perfect, but I feel like we all sat down and met you at
Could
something
have been a
else.
pink Kush.
Or
No,
maybe it was
I've
Weed
never
Perfect,
been-
and then we all hung out.
Yeah, we did a podcast there. So
The
it's,
podcast at the
it was either Weed Perfect or because we didn't do it at the Purple Party. We just were chilling and
Oh yeah, I was at Weed Perfect, I think.
because
Yeah.
we remember we got
Yeah, maybe it was. I was thinking
Oh,
of Frosty Fresh Session,
no.
but that was after.
Yeah, Frosty was after that.
yeah.
Fuck! Shout out to those 14 tacos I ate that day.
Shout out to all those dope events.
We need that shit again.
Shout out to your stomach. Fuck the tacos.
Shout
Damn.
out to my
dude.
booty hole. That's the real.
Yeah, okay, shout out to your body.
The real
That's
one.
the real MVP.
The real winner is the fact you didn't die.
Dude, those were the best tacos I had in my life. Listen, we're still. Once all this is over, we're still gas passing it food edition, guys. Don't think I forgot about our food hunt.
Dude,
I've
this-
this.
Do we finally
think
get to go
about
to?
how
Do we
short
finally
the
get to go
line
to White
is at
Castle?
White Castle right now.
Listen,
I don't think it is short.
We're gonna go to White Castle and eat in the car. That's some
Hell yeah.
That's not what I want for my first experience on the gas
We
pack.
can all zoom from our own vehicle.
That would be
Well,
ass.
we could just park next to each other, like, and
We might as well listen. We might as well go to that drive-in party tonight and participate in that. Who's down?
Mhm.
No one?
I didn't know there was one.
No, there is one.
Oh.
Where?
I think it's in Mesa.
Yeah, it's
It's
a
at the
scarcity,
drive-in.
I think.
And
Oh, at the Mesa Drive-In.
I think it's at Scarizona.
Yeah, that's
Scarizona
fine.
turned their
Oh.
that
Oh,
sounds-
boy.
shit into a
Hell no.
it sounds like it's breaking protocol. I don't know.
Exactly. It sounds like Corona 20 to me.
Even though they say everyone's got to stay in their car, who's really enforcing that at the drive-ins?
First kid that has to pee, we got to find a bush.
Listen, the
Because
fact-
the bathrooms, I think, did they say on the news? No, they said the bathrooms were open. I was like listening to this and I was like, the snack stand was closed. But the
I have to
bathroom
tell
was
you,
And then there's a line at the bathroom, and
and weed event are in the same category. I can't be a part of that. Like
I've seen the porta potties at Earl Camp.
Mhm.
Yeah,
like
they
2
were.
days in.
fuck that.
No.
bro.
Yeah, no.
I purposely get dehydrated, don't drink anything at Earl. Just so I don't have
Me
to pee
too,
ever.
actually.
And I just
I
smoke
just sweat all my liquids out.
Listen,
I
I'm about
just
to put
stay
you guys
straight
on.
high.
I'm about to put you guys on. I don't know what it's called, but I'm sure I talked about it before. Last time I went to Disneyland, Kristen, I don't know where the fuck she found it because she's a mom. It's either Wish, Amazon, or one of those other fucking websites you guys shop on. I don't know. It's basically this fucking travel bag. Like it comes with like multiple in them. It's like this fucking long.
We have talked about this before.
So it's like you piss in it. You use the bathroom. in it.
And
Oh, I
It's for
remember that.
guys and girls. Like
Yes.
you can use it
yes, they
I
were
went
created for
camping
runners.
with-
like a
They
diaper.
were created for runners, and because female runners were like, dude, men get to stop and do this, and we have porta potties. We got to take our pants down. We got to, so women decided to create. And my friend gave me one for my 21st birthday. Is the only reason I remember this because
Damn, boy, listen, I'm gonna get
you
that
don't need
one.
to squat and pee.
I'm gonna get you one and tape it on and never have to. I'm gonna just be wearing it in the studio. Like, what's that, bro? Oh, that's my bag. Don't worry about that.
That's my bag.
That's
Oh
my
god.
bag. Don't look at it.
My friend Shadow
look
had
at
a
it.
toilet at Earl Camp.
Post
with
Corona,
a-
we're walking around with pee bags so we
Oh,
don't have to wait in line. Great.
Shadow brought a portable toilet.
with a tent, with a pop-up tent.
So wait, so where does the stuff go? In a bowl or a bucket?
In a bucket, but like you put like a plastic bag in there, and you have to like tie up the. It was safer than the porta potty. No, trust me, the porta potty was
Have
fucking
you
disgusting.
ever smelled human
It's-
shit not in the
It's
water?
like that because it's hundreds of people's shit. It's one single person's shit, so you can handle it.
I can't handle
I
that.
can handle
Listen,
my own shit.
Yes,
and I
and
can tie it up in a
mine and my
bag.
kids and
I
the
mean, you
people I
poop
live
into
with.
a bag, so then all you have to do is like tie it.
But I don't
To
think
me,
I can
that-
handle like all 5 of us if we had to share a porta potty for 5 days at Earl Camp. So I can't go to Earl Camp and do it with 500. Like I get half, I'm out.
Negative. Have you ever smelled your turd out of the water? It is terrible.
Yeah, I mean it is bad, but at the
It
same
is-
time,
I'd rather smell
better than-
my turd out of the water than everybody else's turd out of the water.
That
Yep.
water is
Some water in the bucket.
it is necessity to taking a dump. All right, piss, I'm cool with. But taking a
I
dump,
didn't take a dump though the entire time I was there.
that shit's gonna be hot. You're gonna be out there cooking in a dry
I was
turd.
so happy to get home.
You're gonna smell like a baked turd when you get out of there because there's no water to catch the turd. I'm sorry.
She's bringing a shower this year.
This year, I'm taking a
Oh, goodness.
shovel and I'm doing
That's
it like
not
my ancestors, and I'm shitting in a hole and I'm burying it. We calling it.
I can barely make it through the events because I don't piss because I
Y'all
won't.
would- listen,
drink
y'all would
anything.
not
I'm not-
survive in a real hippie camp. Y'all would not survive. You guys are
Nope.
too
I
high.
survived.
Shadow's bringing a trailer and like, dude, last year she had like 2 tents. It was like
That's
little
not even
like
camping. A trailer is not camping. If you ain't sleeping in a tent on the ground,
no, a trailer full of
That's
shit.
not even. I disagree 100%. First of all,
It's a
it
lie.
literally states it in its name, camper. Dude,
that's for people
Case
who cannot.
closed. You
That's
can't
nope,
even fucking argue that.
nope. Listen,
Oh
that
my
is
God,
a
happy camper. And what is it?
That's a
fucking
W.
camper?
That is, I give that a W.
I just said.
that's called branding or marketing right there. Okay, people are very needy. The whole point of camping is to go outside and stay in nature, not a fucking
Oh, I glam it.
not an RV. The RV, what's the point of going
The
camping?
whole point is to relax and enjoy nature, and
That's
why not do it
No,
from
ask the Boy Scouts if they're going camping in an RV. No, they would.
recreational vehicle?
What about
It
the
says it
Girl
in the name
Scouts?
there too.
You are letting the Scouts of America down right
No,
now.
you see,
How many badges you got, girl?
I slept in a
What's a
tent.
brownie? Don't start with me, Mr.
Shit.
Jordan. Wow.
No, listen.
I want
if
a
you're going
brownie.
Camping, you are not staying in a camper. That defeats the purpose. You're not supposed to shower. You're not supposed to sleep in a bed when you go camping. You're not supposed to have a toilet.
Here, for me, it's not even that. It's a protection thing. Like, I don't need something touching
Got
my
a
tent.
gun?
The first thing that touches the tent, I'm done and I'm sleeping in the car.
You
The
got a
second
gun?
the tent moves, I'm done. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. So for me, it's more of the hard
Warning
shell, bears, any other wild animals.
So if you had a
No,
hard shell
you know.
tent, you'd be down
Yes.
to sleep on the floor.
Yes,
Nope.
and I did that, where they were like ones that you rented that were like ones
All
that
you need. That's
were
all
like
you-
army ones.
Who's at my tent? Who's at my tent? That's all you need. You got a knife. Look, you wouldn't even hit that.
I just need toilet paper. Oh, my bad.
Oh shit! Listen, if you need toilet paper, you are shit out of luck now. Right? I should listen. Right?
Fuck that.
You ever smelt your shit out of water?
Oh my God.
On your hand, it's even
The
worse.
leaves before.
When you have, when you
So,
have that cheap
Maybe we
toilet
should
paper-
finish shout outs.
Oh my
All right,
goodness.
guys.
Still shouting out. That's
Pleasure.
right.
I'm gonna wrap the show up so we can get to the real tea.
Yes.
This has been a pleasure, man. Happy fucking 420. I hope you guys had a great time listening to our alien stories, our shit stories, and our camping debate. Anything else you are interested in talking about so fiercely, hit us up in the comments. We'd like to hear about it. We will go on a full debate. We'll get as high as we can,
Mhm.
and we will make sense of this argument. It's your boy K-Boog, Young Hippy, Miss Hazy Days, Mom Net James, Allison, Dreamy Pinky, and the Kush Chronicles all in one. That's how she rolls. That's how we roll. I'm high as fuck. I hope you are too, man. Happy Monday. Happy 420.
Happy 420.
Happy 420. See you all later.
Peace.